Yes, good morning student. This lecture is for 8th class student. This is second chapter C part from page number 12, English grammar. First, underline each noun clause. Write whether it is used as a subject. Underline each noun clause. Write whether it is used as subject, a direct object, an indirect object, an object of preposition, or an predicative noun. So let us read and find out. You know that the telephone uses electricity. You know, आप जानते हैं कि टेलीफोन इलेक्ट्रिसिटी यूज करता है. So in this sentence, underline each noun clause that the telephone uses electricity. This is noun clause and it is used as a direct object. Next, what you say. What you say. Underline this, and this is subject. Use as a subject. Next, an electric current carries the sound to whoever is listening. An electric current carries a sound to whoever is listening. This is object of preposition. Object of preposition. Preposition. Next one, basically this is how a telephone operates. Basically this is how a telephone operates. In this sentence is example of predicate, या you can say complement noun. Predicative noun, or you can say complement noun. Complement noun, or you can say predicative noun. You can talk to whomever you like and say whatever you think. Whomever you like. This is object of preposition. You write here object of preposition. Clear? And this one say whatever you think. Whatever you think, this is direct object. This one direct object. So underline noun clause, and this one used as object of preposition, and this one direct object. Next, camping workers use whatever helps them. Whatever helps them uses noun clause, and it is used as a direct object. Direct object. Next, the telephones can be very helpful has been shown in many elections. Telephones can be very helpful. This is noun clause and it is used as a subject. Next, who will win the election is what people want to know. Who will win the election. This is noun clause and is used as a subject. Next one. Examiners ask whoever answers a series of questions. Examiner asks whoever answers a series of questions. This is noun clause and it is used as a direct object. Okay. Next, 10th sentence, number 10. Whether a candidate is popular is a vital matter. Whether a candidate is popular in this noun clause and this is subject. Next, another question may be what the major issues are. What the major issues are. This is noun clause and it is used as complement noun. Complement noun. Next, voters usually give whoever is calling an answer. Whoever is calling an answer, this is noun clause and it is used here as indirect object. Indirect object. Next here, adjective clause. An adjective clause modifies a noun or pronoun. क्या करता है adjective clause? Noun और pronoun को modify करता है. Adjective clause are dependent clause. Adjective clause is also known as relative clause. Another name of adjective clause is called relative clause. So you can say adjective clause as a relative clause which show relation. You can identify relative clause by looking for three main components. If we can focus on three main components, we can find out relative clause. First one is it contains a subject and a verb. When we check relative clause, what we have to focus on the components. First one is it contains subject. Second one, it also contains a verb. Next, it begins with a relative pronoun or relative adverb. So relative clause begin with relative pronoun or relative adverb. So these would include who, whom, whose, that and which for a pronoun and when, where or why for an adverb. Read again. These would include who, whom, whose, that and which for what? For pronoun. And when, where or why. All these words when, where and why for only adverb. So third component is the relative clause functions as an adjective. Relative clause functions as an adjective. जो relative clause है ये function ये कार्य करता है, adjective काम करता है ये. Answering questions about the noun और noun के questions के answer देता है. Such as which one, कौन सा, what kind, how many. So these relative clause answer questions about the noun. Look at these examples. He wears a shirt which looks nice. He wears a shirt. Which kind of shirt? Which looks nice, जो अच्छी दिखती है. Men who are not married are called bachelors. Men who are not married, जिनकी शादी नहीं होती, वो कौन होते हैं? They are bachelors. Last year we traveled to San Francisco, which is famous for, see, for its architecture. San Francisco is famous for what? For architecture. So this relative clause functions as an adjective answering questions about the noun. So tomorrow we'll discuss adjective clauses performs for grammatical functions within sentences in the English language. So till then, you revise, read, learn and fill these blanks in your textbook and do practice in your rough notebook. Thank you.